Alright, hang on a sec. Let me just... Here we go. Alrighty then. Sorry. Sorry, I think I swallowed something. Greetings, campers, and welcome to DeFrehn Live. I'm your host, DeFrehn. And I really have nothing else to say. Actually, I do have something to say today. Today was my last day of school, so whether or not this affects the live streams, that's really going to depend. And I think that's all I have to say, so let's just jump into it. So, last time on the series, episode 9, I said that we were gonna go into Blender, so gotta be true to my word here, alright? Yeah, so I ended up modeling Sunny Miami from that Knick-Knack short Pixar made. Nothing too special, honestly. And if you take a look here, I didn't really model out the entirety of the hair, but, you know, from this angle, it doesn't really look that bad. Okay, then. Actually, should I show y'all what it looks like rendered? Yeah, I probably should. There we go. Alright, so yeah, it's nothing unusual. I tried to aim for that late 80s, early 90s CGI kind of style. You know, like the very early Pixar shorts. This one being one of them. Save it again. And let's go. Now, in another version of this episode, I mentioned that there was originally an initial model for Yumi that I made. Unfortunately, I lost that file, so I guess what I'm gonna do to make up for it is I'm gonna recreate it. Because that sounds like a good idea. And this was the original source file that I was working off of. May not be the best one, but it's something. It is definitely something. Oh wait, I should probably center it a little more. Oh wait. There we go, that should do it. Actually, I think for the next episode... So for the next episode, should I just, you know, kind of rip off iCarly and then just start off with, "Hi, I'm Carly, and I'm Sam." Except I'm just one person, so that would definitely not work. Actually, let's go to wireframe. Actually, yeah, that wireframe will work just fine. Should've used this during my earlier processes. Yeah. That looks fine. Looks fine. So, yeah, I'm just gonna model out the face, and, or rather, the entire head. I know. You see, somehow the world's gonna change for me and feel so wonderful. You know what? I think after this, I'm just gonna rewatch a bunch of episodes of iCarly. Don't know why. I just kind of wanna. All right. Now, I said this in an earlier stream, but modeling is a pretty painstaking process. Unless you find shortcuts, which I have initially. Not on stream, though. I'm doing this the regular Blender user way. AKA the basic Blender modeler. Anybody who... Ooh. You see Yumi. Of course. So yeah, like I was saying. Anybody who's worked on any, like, Thomas the Tank Engine models, hopefully this will look familiar. Sorry about that. Okay. Actually, I should probably bring that 3D cursor right back. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh wait, I pressed the rotate button. Yeah, so E is for extrude, which is what I usually do a lot. So, you know, while I was on the subject of iCarly, have any of y'all seen the new trailer that just popped up? It was actually really funny. Well, to me it was. And this is coming from a rapid iCarly. Actually, should I call myself rapid? Or is it ravid? Either way, I was a really big fan of iCarly back when it was airing on TV. Okay. So. This is going to be a problem. Because... Actually, I think I have a workaround for this. Maybe that could work. Alright, let's take a look at the process so far. Looks like it's starting to take form. And I have no idea what I want to say. Because sometimes you gotta drown something out with a little noise or something. Alright. Cut an edge loop right there. Oh, right. So, to cut an edge loop, Control R, use the mouse wheel to, you know, produce the number of cuts. Then you left click, you select where, well, you drag your mouse and then position it. If you like where it is, then you right click. Or rather, if you want the original position, then right-click. And once you drag it to where you want it, left-click. Not really going to be using it. Alright. I honestly kind of wish I could show you... I kind of wish I could show you all the original model that I did. Unfortunately, I lost it. So, that is a relic of the past. Yeah, trying to connect these is gonna be a problem. Actually, let me just cut an edge loop. Just to make it a little easier on myself. Actually, would that make it easier on myself? Oh, I used a cube. Hang on. Use the X. Delete faces. There we go. That should do it. Ooh. How's it going, Yuvi? And yes, I am modeling Yumi. Okay, so, long story short, I originally modeled Yumi in Blender as like a modeling practice. Unfortunately, I lost the original file, so I'm gonna be... I guess you could say I'm gonna be recreating it. Alright, and... Actually, maybe I should use like a knife tool. Oh yeah, knife tool. Press K. And then it's basically like a pen tool. Alright. How's it going, 0LW? Alright, so now I'm gonna merge these. Press Alt M. And then sometimes I would do it at the center. Other times I would just, just leave it as it is. Actually, I have a better idea. I'll just form a triangle and then, boom. Actually, no, that's not really a good idea now, is it? I actually think I have a better idea. Take these two, press F to, oh yeah, to, like, fill it in, and boom. That should cover it, at least for right now. And then Control R to loop. And then I have the triangle problem. Well, mostly for this, but you know what? That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright. You know what? I think I'm just gonna model the... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna model the head for right now, because I still got something else to do. And by something else, I mean, well, I'll show y'all once I'm finished with this. Yeah, there we go. That's starting to get somewhere. So yeah, this model was heavily inspired by one of my good friends, Pajama Fricks. At least, that's what I think his or their name is. Or at the very least, his username. Then I'll merge these at the center. Should I edge loop these? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think it's really possible to edge loop these. But it is possible to edge loop the rest of them. Let me just bring this back there. Boom. Yeah. Alright. UV says, I remember PJ Fricks. Nice. Very nice. Okay. And I think this is where we find our problems here. Okay. Fortunately, I think I can work with this. I feel like I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna pull off a Jazza and just say, I'm a professional. Jazza, if you're watching this, I am sorry. Okay, I think that should... Actually, let me subdivide these, or rather, edge loop these a little more, just to make it easier, you know, for the other process. Oh, poop. I realized I should have done these eye socket things, you know, after I folded it. Much simpler process. Alright, and then I'll bring these. Oh, there we go. Alright. Although I added Pixeline as a request, I wonder if the Yumi model will turn out. Oh yeah! I should probably mention this right now. Actually, now that you mentioned it, 0LW, I should probably mention this right now. Starting next week, I'm going to be starting a new kind of subgenre for DeFrehn Live. It's going to be called Live Requests or something. Yes, that's the actual title. But in all seriousness, I kinda ripped off Joanna Davidovich of a little bit. So, Joe, if you're watching this, I am sorry for kinda copying your idea. Then again, I think Harry Partridge might have done the whole request drawing thing as well. So I guess I'm not the only one. Once again, I apologize. Alright. You know, let's subdivide it. You know, make it a little more... What should I call it? Appealing? How's it going, Pepperan? Or Alexander, I should say. Sorry, I kind of forgot what to call y'all. Okay. So yeah, that's... I guess that looks okay. Maybe if I add a smooth... Yeah, it's starting to look a little more... What should I call it? Pixar-y? Alright, and then... And I just realized I haven't done anything with the other part yet. Actually, I should have, like... Alright. Oh, wait, that... Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Or just that in general. Okay. Hopefully this will. Alright. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Phil Collins, 1984? 1980... I'm assuming it was 1984. I'm removing the Pepperan name soon, and I'm doing great. Well, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Alright. And by good to hear, I mean the fact that you're doing great. Okay. Yeah, I'd say this is looking pretty decent. And now we get to the hardest part. Trying to link it all to one another. I actually have an idea. I feel like I'm gonna... I don't know. There we go. Yeah. Duplicate with Shift D. And then... bring it back, like, to right over here. Use Control M to mirror it. I think I'm going to use Y in this case, which flips it to the Y-axis. I mean... I guess that could work for the time being. Yeah, I think this could work. Yeah, I think this will work better than I initially thought. However, gotta do something first. Dissolve vertices. Oh wait, that would just... Actually, no. Delete vertices? No. That just... No, that doesn't work either. Faces? No. Alright, only edges and face, no. Maybe if I just fill it in, it could kind of do the job. And then I bring it in, like this. And then... Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. I meant to go behind. Kind of turn off the reference layer. And then I'll connect all of these to one another. Because why not? You know, just to make it all... Just so it kind of makes sense with all the geometry. And I think I'm gonna do something like... No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, this might be a problem later on. And now we'll just... Oh, that's right, I gotta kind of merge these things. Alright, and then merge. This is gonna be a long process. Or maybe not at all. Alright, that could do. That could do. Maybe I'll just bring it in a little bit, just to... Actually, no, I might do something like this. No, there we go. And then... and then... One more time. Just to kind of... make it work. Make it work. You know, like that Brock Baker vine. Baked McGurk. Oh. I think I found where I could... Never mind. Okay. So I guess what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna work with these a little more. That way. Actually, I don't think I can... I think that might be it when it comes to, you know, splitting it up. Great, now that I mention it, I'm thinking of that one Vine Brock Baker did where it was like the opening to Pinky and the Brain, but... I think it went a little something like this. Gee, Brain, what do you want to do tonight? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Quit One Direction! I don't know, it sounded a lot funnier back in 2015. That could work. Make it work. Hopefully, if I dissolve vertices, I could... Actually, I think I have a better idea. Whoop. There we go. I actually should have done this earlier when I had the whole getting rid of the back detail situation. They're Pinky and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. They're Pinky and the Brain, 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 brain. You know what, I guess this thing isn't really too far off. Singing the Pinky and the Brain theme song while working on a Puffy Amiyumi thing. I guess that kind of works because both aired at Cartoon Network at one point in time. Alright, so yeah, like I said, modeling is a painstaking process. And would you know it? It looks like we're almost done the head. You know what I think I might do? Excuse me one sec. Sorry about that. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. Hopefully that should kind of change things up, And then... Alright. You know what, I guess that works. Subdivide? I mean, could have looked worse. Yeah, maybe once I, kind of, subdivided it and maybe solidified it. Now it kind of looks a little more presentable. Okay. Actually, before I forget, I think I'm gonna do something like this. There we go. Let's see how it turn this into a sun. Reorder the coordinates. Wait for the material thing to load up. This one probably has the shadows turned on yet. Yep, there's the shadows. Actually, maybe I should probably turn on the smooth thing. Yeah, it doesn't look as presentable in rendered mode. Maybe from over here it does, but... Then again, the back's really going to be covered up by the hair, so... Let's just move on to the eyes, you know? Yeah, see, last time I did this, I realized my mic was still on during the live sessions, and the music that was supposed to play wasn't even on. So, of course, that's privated now, and this is going to be the official episode 10. Alright, now let's work with the eyes for a second. Hang on. Oop. Yeah, let's just leave it like that for now. There we go. Okay, now let's... You know what, that'll do. Let's hide this with the H key. Rotate to the x-axis 90 degrees. I think I'm just gonna, you know, go with my own art style for this. Just to make it a little easier on myself when it comes to the eyes. Actually, let's see what the eye color is here. Okay. Alright. Now, the best thing about materials is that once you change the color of it, like, say I'm gonna change it to black, and give it a hardness of 500, and then I cover up the first two with... Actually, let me just make a edge loop right around here. And then, there we go, that should kind of do it. Give it a lattice. Give it a lattice modifier. Sorry, I had to scratch my head a little. Okay. Whoop. Almost hit the delete key. Fortunately, I did not. I did not. Mr. Electro, please send that kid to the principal's office and have him expelled. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, 2005. Great, now I'm just gonna think about the entire movie throughout the rest of the session. Okay, Alt-H to unhide it. Is unhide even a word? I mean, it's gotta be a word. Because I just said it right now. Okay. And then we'll just... We'll bring these up, kinda to... Just to kind of bring it in. And then... You know what, that kinda looks appealing. To me, at least. If y'all don't like it, that's fine too. Now let's just make the shading smooth. The shading smooth. And then we'll just... kind of reverse it for the other eye. I mean, I'd say that looks decent. You know what, part of me still wants to be closer to the show, so... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna model out the entire eye. I don't think I'm really gonna... Okay. Oop, here we go. And we'll just... boom. We'll just do, like, half of the circle. Because that's what they do in the show, right? They... And then... use the color... like, that thing. Make that 500 as well. Bring it up, and then... boom. I should have done that to the other thing, too. And then we'll do the same process with this eye. Ba-doom. Whoop. Alright, and then... Oh, and how's it going, John? And no, you're not late. In fact, I think we've only just begun. Actually, yeah, I think we've just begun, because right after this, I'm gonna be showing you all what I've been working on Yeah, the solidifier modifier thing is not gonna do me any good, so yeah. I would do something like a Boolean modifier for the mouth, but actually, let's try that. Let me just turn off a subdivision modifier. Actually, what if I just brought it all in and just boom. Oh wait, I think I have an idea. First, we gotta merge these two. And then we'll wireframe this. That's not gonna do me any. Yeah, part of me should have just, modeled this from scratch. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just to kind of make it just a tiny, tiny bit easier. Or at least a little more presentable. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing the Jimmy Neutron thing of just having the hair just be a big clump. How's it going, Colby? Alright. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to do something here. Well, ain't that funny. Okay. I should be good. Yep. Yeah, that's good. And for a second I thought I saw something with the eye. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Isn't that a song? Like a Marilyn Manson kind of thing? I like Marilyn Manson. He's cool. Alright, Alright. Good to hear, Colby. Sorry I didn't respond to you earlier. I was just focused on this. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm just gonna... Yeah, like this as the foundation. I watch the clouds roll in. With me, my brother, and my best friend. We were running through the grass. I face planted on the ground. Yeah, I watch a lot of Stevie T. Even if the raid sponsors are getting a little, I don't know, out of hand. Should I say that? Let's continue. I think I'm just gonna apply the modifier. Screw it. Okay. Let's go back to solid view. Bada bing, bada boom. Just merging these. Yeah, I think in future episodes I'm just gonna remind y'all that I might break into song sometimes. I don't know, it's just a habit of mine. Okay. Um... Merge these. Hopefully I can edge loop. I cannot. Alright. Kind of looks like a Lego minifigure head from here. I see where you're coming from. If y'all didn't have any Lego, then your childhood was basically not really a childhood. What sense am I making? Are all of these merged? Now that is funny. Never thought they would be merged from, like, this kind of thing. Okay. And now I'll just work on the, like, the subtle neck area. Actually, yeah, I think I'm just gonna close it in. Alright. So now I'm just gonna think of a way to do the mouth. So my first initial plan is just to use like a plain... What's the most annoying sponsor you've seen on any YouTube video? Raid Shadow Legends. No doubt. Okay. I mean, I don't think I even need to explain what Raid Shadow Legends is. So for those who don't know, Raid Shadow Legends is one of the most popular games on the Google Play Store. That's all I remember. Because every time I would just skip it. You know, like that toy. Skip it, skip it. Great, now I'm gonna be thinking about that every time I see a sponsor. Contractor no, I will not vow to any sponsor. Wayne's World, 1995. Mike Myers and Drew Carey, or was it Dana Carvey? I don't know. Alright, then. Oh, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. It's the Humpty rap. Alright. Alex says, I was having trouble with my phone, so I switched to my mother's laptop to continue watching. Okay. Alright. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like... Actually, no, that's not a good idea. Okay. Let me fill you in. Last time I did this, I used a subdivision modifier. And it looked something like this. Which, on its own, doesn't really look that bad. But I'm not going to use it this time. Because it kind of messed with the model a little bit. Okay. Also, Raid even lied about claiming to not sponsor YouTubers for money. And they did a Discord screenshot for a tweet. How unprofessional. Yeah. Well, that's what mobile games do to you. They corrupt the mindset of basically everybody. That's why I don't play them. Except for Raid Shadow. No. I was about to go into a Raid sponsor thing, but no. But just... I just might do this here, just to kind of make it just a tiny bit more appealing. Oh, number of layers. Oh, there we go. What was I going to say again? I have no idea. I bet sponsored live streams aren't really a thing. Maybe they do. I haven't really seen any sponsored live streams yet. They could exist, but they couldn't. Who knows? Let's just continue. Okay. Okay, we'll just... There we go. Okay, and then we'll just... Then we'll use the edge split too here. And now we finally get to use the Boolean modifier. I think we'll just use the plane, set the operation to difference, and then hide this thing. Oh wait, actually I have a better idea. Should have done this earlier, but alright, and then actually let's unhide the thing and then Yeah, I don't think the... Yeah, this is the same problem I've been... Whoop. What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, this is the problem I've been having with the mouth. At least when it comes to the Boolean modifier. Because when I intersect it, it looks like this, and difference looks like this. And messing with the overlap doesn't really do much. It's pretty fun to use. I do agree. I agree. Maybe if I do something like this, and then just... boom. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay. Let's just delete. Oh, wait. Hang on, I should probably show it. And then, wait. Why did I press H? There we go. That should... Hang on. Wait. There we go. That should do it. And... yeah, I think Alright. What are your favorite voices on there? There? Okay, so... yeah, I think until I can figure out how to do like some kind of way to work on the mouth, I think this'll be it for... I think this'll be it. I mean, it kind of looks presentable. I guess. Don't expect any animated movies to use this model, like, ever. Okay, so now let's get to the other part of the the other part of the stream I wanted to do. Rigging. So as you may know, I'm working on a little Kate Ashby reboot thing. I've been working on it for about 2 months now. Trying to get all the processes done before I actually get into the animation part. So, like, before I do the storyboards, I'm just gonna work on the puppets, like the Flash puppet things, just to kind of set the stone on what the characters are gonna look like and how they're going to be animated. For instance, I've seen on a lot of shows where symbols would be combined upon symbols. I'm just pivoting this thing, pivoting her arm just to make sure it works. So yeah, I've seen this on some behind the scenes footage showcasing that a puppet's, like, parts are, like, they're graphics upon graphics, or symbols upon symbols, I should say. And then we'll just make these single frame. I think what I'm gonna do is like... Yeah, this is the part where I'm gonna do like the pigtails. Alright. So yeah, I'm using the line tool just to kind of... make it a little more presentable, I think. Is presentable the right word to use in this kind of situation? I have no idea. Okay, so... if you leave me now, the only thing that brings... Great, now I'm gonna sing Chicago. Chicago, Chicago. It's a city that's exciting, it's a city that's inviting, it's a city for a woman just like me. There's a lake they call Lake Michigan. I think I'm really fitting, and this city is my perfect cup of tea. Chicago, Chicago. I've been watching... or actually, I just rewatched Victorious... or as I like to call it, Vicky Ticky. Not long ago. And after rewatching it, I was kind of surprised that... my parents would actually let me watch that show, considering all the jokes they made in that. I guess you could say it's the show that kind of shaped me into the guy I am today. I'm talking about the show itself, not the extra content you can find on theslap.com. I don't think theslap.com is even still up anymore. If any of y'all can visit theslap.com and see if it's still up, I would really appreciate it. Now that I think about it, the Wayback Machine is a thing. So I'm guessing a lot of it could be preserved. However, the sad thing about the Internet Archive is that you can't really... is that you can only view... you can only, like, view the website. You can't really watch any videos or play any games. Especially not anymore because Flash is dead. The Flash player. Yeah, a lot of people get confused on the whole Flash thing. You see, the Flash player is dead. But Flash, the animation software, is still alive and thriving. Under a new name, of course, Adobe Animate. I'm pretty sure there could be shows that are still animated with Animate. But I'm pretty sure a lot of shows are starting to move to Toon Boom, and I have tried out Toon Boom once. I liked it. But for some reason it doesn't really run well on my computer, so... I think once I get a better computer, I might end up switching to Toon Boom. Fortunately, I have some... There are a couple really good channels that use Toon Boom that can actually help guide me through the process of switching over to Toon Boom. It's like Crown Prince, who I've actually talked to at one point. And if you watch any of her streams, I think you can find one of my pieces of fan art that I did back in 2019. And I remember the first time seeing it on that... I was kinda... What's the word? Mesmerized? Mostly kinda surprised. Hey, that rhymed. Mesmerized, but kinda surprised that she actually kinda remembered that thing I did back then. Then again, it was pretty big on Twitter, so... Like, Ami Onuki saw it. Is that her name? Ami Onuki? Or was it... Hang on. Oh, wait. It was... Who was that? Who was that animated, like... You know... vlog person? Like a virtual vlogger kind of thing. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Just gotta... Ami Yamato. That was her name. Whoop. Hang on a sec. There we go. Okay. Back to it. I think just for the sake of... For the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna... make all the... What do you call them? Ties? So yeah, like I was saying with the whole Crown Prince thing. I'm pretty sure Ami Yamato saw it. And then I'll just... Yeah, in terms of story, the little K. Smith reboot thing is not really going to change much. At least in terms of story. Like, instead of taking place in 1990s England, it's going to take place in 1980s England. I was thinking maybe 1984. Did I use the same exact color for the tie and the little mini skirt? I think I did. Now, boom. There we go. That should... And then I'll just modify it to the best of my liking. I think I'm just gonna go for like a lineless kind of style with the bow tie thing. You know what's kind of interesting? Smosh is basically just run by ex-Disney Channel stars now. And they recently did a video where they basically just mocked Disney Channel. Which I kind of thought was kind of ironic. Don't you think? Okay. And then... I can really only guarantee that the Little Kate Smith reboot is really just gonna change with, you know, adding a bit more character development with the entire family. And just, you know, have a more appealing art style to look at. Because if you look at the original... Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm almost done working on the 3/4 view. I don't know if I should combine the turnaround and, like, the entire thing, or if I should just leave it like this. Okay. Oh. Should probably. There we go. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something like this. Turn off this layer. And then I'll... Would traditional Disney-style animation be tough for you? Tough? Not really. Painstaking, and by time-consuming, definitely. I mean, why else do you think Harry Partridge only uploads like 2 cartoons a year? I am sorry, Harry. You were basically an inspiration to me for many years. Okay. Then again, there are good, like, vector animations out there, if you know where to look. A lot of people don't recommend it, simply for the quality of it. But it does kind of help when it comes to, like, deadlines. So, yeah. I like how your animation looks like the way it is. Thanks, Alex. Okay, so... I kind of want to do like a see you later dudes thing at the end of the stream. Just to kind of... I don't know if I kind of want to do like an animat thing where it would just be like see you later dudes. Because as fun as it is to say, I feel like I would be plagiarizing him. Yeah. Oh yeah, the... Oh, okay, so you were kind of fixing a typo. I see where you're going with that. Okay. So... Yeah, I think this is my first time entirely rigging a character entirely inside of Animate or Flash. Because all my other previous attempts were done in Illustrator. And while it is a better vectoring program, I feel like Animate would be a lot more, what's the word? Consistent. That way, when you're importing a puppet into Flash, you could just, like, import the file and then, like, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay. I think I want to add, like, eyebrows to this, just to kind of make it look a little more appealing. Let me just put it in the face layer. Then I'll... 3. Make it the same color as the eyes. Now, here's the thing. With my style, none of the whites are usually white. Like, an entirely... Like, if it were pure white, it would be all Fs. But as you just saw with the whole coding thing, it's actually just FC. Okay. John says, have you ever traveled anywhere by plane? I have, actually. It was actually, like, a couple weeks after I was born. So, like, August, September 2003. I went to visit my cousins in upstate New York. And no, they don't live in Albany. They actually live a little closer. Buffalo, to be exact. Okay, now let's just work on the rest of the leg. Oh yeah, I already kind of parented it. Let me just turn on the body layer just to kind of... I might have to modify, like, the entire shape just to get it to kind of fit. Like... There we go. That should do it. And there's no shortcut key. So you went to Buffalo Niagara International Airport. Actually, I might have gone into the Philadelphia airport. I think. Because when my mother usually flies, I think she usually goes to the Philadelphia airport. See, I live a half hour... Yeah, like... close to, like, 20 to 30 minutes to Philadelphia. Same place where they filmed a lot of the Rocky films. Or as I like to call it, Rocky Jumped the Bench. It's actually a really good documentary. the angry video game nerd was involved in it. Or as his real name is, James Rolfe. It's actually a really good documentary on the filming locations of Rocky. I highly recommend it. It's up on YouTube and is free to watch, so please watch it while you can. Alright, yeah, that looks good. You know, it's kind of a relief that I'm getting back into web series. I feel like the last time I did something like this was back when I released the Greeny Fathom reboot. I mean, that was kind of fun to work on, at least the first episode. Okay, so actually, let's just hide this. Where's the hide thing? I'll just move it out of the way. Okay, it looks pretty good. You know what I've been getting into recently? Bobby's World. See, I used to watch that show when I was, like, really little. I was, like... I think I discovered upon it back in 2011, so I was, like... 8 years old when I first watched it. And then I rewatched it not long ago. In fact, I think I started rewatching it back in, like, late May. It's gonna be May. And looking back at it, it was actually a lot better than I initially thought it was. Because before rewatching it, I initially passed it off as just another, like, kid show. But what actually caught my attention was how clever the writing was. And how a lot of jokes flew over my head. Okay. What channel was it on? It was on demand, actually. It was called Kabillion. I think they uploaded some episodes to YouTube. So yeah, Bobby's World. Initially, I thought it was just a kid show. But upon rewatching it, it was actually really, really funny. Yeah, it aired on Fox Kids initially, but I discovered it on Kabillion. So yeah, highly recommend it. Yeah. Did you check the toilets on that right? Alright, send it back. Here we go, that should do it. Okay. Alex says, I think I remember Kabillion. Yeah, it was. It was initially. It was the first home of Masha and the Bear, which I also used to watch. I mean, Phantom Strider gave a glowing review to it, so. Yeah, I watched some episodes. I like the animation at times. And that's all I can initially say about it. Because I can't really recall anything else that happens. I know it's about a girl named Masha, and I know that a bear's involved in it. I think an episode I used to recall was the one where Masha wants to go to school and the bear builds her a school. Chaos ensues. So yeah. And another episode I recalled watching was the one where Masha learns the piano. Alright. John says the developers for Bobby's World were Jim Stahl and Jim Fisher. Also, worked on Weird as Heck. Grandma got run over by a reindeer from 2000. But we also can't forget the other person that was involved in Bobby's World. You know, Howie Mandel. Some of y'all might recognize him as that judge on America's Got Talent, or what have ya. I always saw him as Bobby from Bobby's World. Sorry, I was just kind of used to the fact that in Illustrator, once I clicked on a little stroke thing, it would just copy the settings of it. Apparently I got a little used to that fact. Because I've been using Illustrator a lot more than Flash. But what should I wear? And don't forget Deal or No Deal, Muppet Babies, and Gremlins. Of course. I mean, I only watched Gremlins, I think I only watched it twice. And not once did I think that Howie Mandel was involved in it. It was that convincing. Okay, I think that should do it for the for the leg. Here we go. Who knew Adobe would later add the keyframe caddy and adapt it into the frame picker? Have I ever watched Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer? I watched the Nostalgia Critic review, and I only saw bits and pieces of the actual thing. And it's kind of, how should I put it, positively bonkers? Go brainless, yeah? Go mentally deranged, yeah? Go wacky? Go positively bonkers, yeah? Go mad, bruv. I am sorry. I am never gonna do that again. Alright, and then... Alright, and then... You know what I've been getting into recently? Friday night. I think you already know what I'm talking about. So yeah, for those who don't know, Friday Night Funkin' is basically Parappa if Parappa was a human. And Sunny Funny was that girl from... what's that game called? Rhythm Heaven? Yeah, I think it was Rhythm Heaven, which was the initial inspiration for the girlfriend. At least, I think that's what Ninja Muffin 99 confirmed in something. Or somebody else in the Friday Night cast. Because there's Ninja Muffin 99 that did the programming. Kawaii Sprite did the music. And I think some samurai dude that worked on the art. And I think he used anime for this one, actually. Where's the hide option? Oh, generate sprite sheet. Well then. That would have been useful if I were working on hide edges. Close, but not close at all. Okay. How does an animated film based off of an American song have so many Canadian voice actors, in particular those based in Vancouver? I'm not going to answer that one. Okay. Preview mode, anti-alias text, show guide, snapping. Where is it? I can't find the hide thing anywhere. Am I gonna turn into Dora the Explorer and just... Oh, wait, that's... Okay, Control 3 is to show all. Let's see what H does. That's the hand thing. You know what? I'm just gonna copy it, and then... delete it. Fill in the details. and then paste it back in using Control-Shift-V, which pastes the object back in place. I think that was initially Alan Becker that taught me that thing. Saved me hours of, placing the thing back to its original position. Alright, and I'm almost done. Just gotta detail the rest of this, and then alright, and then this seemed to be a common practice for shows like Crypto the Superdog back in the 2000s. Even the 92 X-Men animated series had a lot of Canadian voice actors. Okay. Also, for Friday night, I actually have the files, like, the initial files that Ninja Muffin himself shared on itch.io. So that's how I know they used Flash for this. Initially. Before, converting it to HTML. And of course, a lot of people on Newgrounds caught on to the attention of it. That's why Pico's in it. And why Boyfriend has a big presence on Newgrounds. Yeah, and I think Ninja Muffin 99 also confirmed that the boyfriend's name was just Boyfriend. There were a lot of people that said his name was Keith. Or Gary or something. I think they even lampshaded it in the game itself. I think there was a splash screen that said, "His name's not Keith, silly TikTok." Or something like that. Okay. So now let's... Okay, so everything is almost done. Just gotta... I'll fix that later on. But for right now, it's good as it is. This is just a little prototype. So now let's fix up the pigtails too. Alright. Naming the symbols is common practice in flash shows too. Alright, and then one more time. Let's see. Yeah, that should do it. At least for rigging the entire thing. Yeah, we're starting to get there. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. Now let's just... Feels cheap and somehow lazy. Stewie Griffin, 2008? 2009? 2011? It was when Road to the Multiverse came out. And then... one more... Oh yeah, it's already a fill. Alright. I'm coming for the eyebrows, Joel. Whoopies, is that you? Great. Now Vine Sauce quotes are gonna be in my head for the rest of the stream. Maybe I should put these here. I mean, that'll do for right now. I think for right now I'm just gonna... Oh. Yeah, I thought I... Just reading the chat, just to... you know, make sure at least something's happening. Yeah, I think we'll just start with like a happy expression. Like a smile. Well, I already have a smile. That's basically the initial... I'm not gonna say default thing, but it's there right now, just as a placeholder. And before go. I just realized how long the stream has gone on. So I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on this, and then let's see, lock the all right, just gotta wait a little bit. I might have crashed it. I don't know if I crashed it, but oh, there we go. Never mind. Everything's back now. Okay, lock the layer. And now we'll just pick this color to make it at least somewhat consistent. Color it in, and then right click. Actually, I think I already have the mouth symbolized. And by symbolized, I mean as part of a symbol. And here I am, doing everything that I can, holding on to what I am, to pretend that I'm a Superman. So here I am, doing anything I can, holding on to what I am, to pretend that I'm a Superman. Okay, that should do it for at least one part of the mouth. Oop. And then we'll make a blank keyframe. We'll keep it like that. I mean, it's not going to be, like, entirely noticeable, but it's going to be noticeable. What sense am I making? Now, this is going to be very lazy of me, but we'll just copy this, and then make a blank keyframe, paste it in, and then we'll pick this color. And now we'll just, hang on, there we go, and then a little TH thing, kind of like what I just did there. I think I did a similar process to this in that Mandy animation that I did not long ago. In fact, I think I did it in both of my Mandy animations. Part of me wants to just combine the tie thing and just make it part of the same layer as the face. Okay. Well then, I think that should do it for right now. Actually. These are just the key poses. For the time being. Alright, and I think I'm gonna do like one more and then I'll do the rest off screen and getting older all the time. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, to pretend that I'm a Superman. Okay, that should do it for right now. Let me just scroll over, just to make sure. I think I might, like, skew it just to make it a little more... just to make it a little more dynamic. Not a lot of viewers are gonna notice that it's skewed. Probably because it's only gonna last, like, a few frames. And I think we'll do the F shape thing, using this as a reference. Alright, there we go. And then I'll... Yeah, it does this every now and then. Saves for auto recovery. Sometimes it's redundant, sometimes it's not. Depending on the project I'm working on. Hey, that rhymed! Okay. Actually, let's just... works. And then what they don't really realize, this next verse though, these bars. That'll do for now. Now just convert the lines to fills. We'll have to go right into ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed? Sir, we've never gone that fast before. I don't even know if the ship can take it. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken? Prepare ship for ludicrous speed. Fasten all seatbelts. Secure all animals in the zoo. Oh, wait. Close all shops in the mall. Cancel the three-ring circus. Secure all animals in the zoo and... Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Alright, and then... This will probably only last a minute. Wait a minute. Here we go. Yeah, that'll do for now. Doing a little, kind of like a Ren and Stimpy thing. And then, oh, yeah, I think that should have been resolved for, like, later. Alright, and then, let's see, shape, convert lines to fills. And then, whoop. Should have done like one at a time. There we go. Okay. I think that is going to be the process. At least, for right now. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it for the whole process. Now let me combine everything. So let me just symbolize it. That'll do just fine. And then alright, and then alright, that should do it. And I already combined the hand and the arm thing for... I already combined those for earlier today. And now we're gonna combine... Actually, I think I'm gonna do like a better process for the head and everything else. Because I symbolized everything, I feel like what I'm gonna do is I'm going to copy this and then paste this on a different layer. Oh wait, I should have just pressed Control V and then just lined it up to the best of my ability. Well, I think that rhymed. I feel like Gandhi from that episode of Clone High. The one where Gandhi becomes a rapper. Actually, I think I'm gonna rename this to... just head. And then we'll... Actually, distribute these to layers. That can... There we go, that looks a lot more appealing. And then we'll name this the head base. And we'll test this. Alright. Whoop. There we go. Let's test this out. Alright. Yep. I think... Yeah, and the body, I don't think the body really moves all that often. And then, one more time over here. Perfect. Now let's save this file. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on. There we go. And would you look at that, it spawns me, or rather, it wants me to save in this folder. You know, that Mandy folder that I worked on not long ago. And by not long ago, I mean like 2 months ago, I think. I think that was the last... Alright, puppets. And we'll save that. Part of me wants to... Part of me just wants to do like those recolors of original characters. Here we are. And I think it was under images. Come on, it's Christmas. Okay. This was an XML format. Oh. And I think Flash accepts XML formats. Weep, which I think is for like week 6. I think it's under... It's probably under boyfriend. Or I think it's... mods. Well, would ya look at that? Nothing under manifest. Let's see what data has. Spooky, South Bland, Winter Horrorland. Review. Oh yeah, this is just data. Okay. Limousine. Let's try opening an XML format. If it crashes on... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, this is an action script thing. That makes sense. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. How's it going, Christian? And yes, it has been a long time. Yeah, see, I'm trying to... Or maybe it's under an import format. In that case, I'm probably just gonna open a new document and then just work with it, you know? Alright. Import. See if I can do it now. This one's for... Alright. Let's go under images. Here we go. I think. Dun, 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 dun. Title enter. Come on, it's Christmas. Great, now I'm gonna think about that vine. Is it like a Swift file, or is it like... It might have been an FLA file. Hey, there's a prototype Friday Night logo. Data goes here. The perch goes here. The clam goes there. Those little tiny shrimps just go everywhere. That's a parappa thing. Yeah. Ah, the heck with it. Let's just import an image. Because why not? It's gonna take a bit, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. There we go. Ah, yes, that Steven Universe chord thing. Dun, 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 dun. Hooray! Unused assets! Yeah, this is a weird color scheme if you ask me. Wait. I think there's a way to, like, trace the bitmap, right? There's a swap bitmap. Wait. Modify. Shape. Ah, here we are. Bitmap. Trace bitmap. It's gonna be a bit. Dun, 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 dun. Beep, bop, boop, bop. I figured I might as well, like, work on this just because. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think that's enough of that. Alright, I think I had my fun. Saving for auto recovery, of course. I can't wait till I get a better computer. Okay. So, I think that's gonna do it for today. Now, for those wondering, unfortunately, ukulele time is gonna be put on a hiatus because the top string broke. Still trying to get it fixed as we speak, so I can only really, because I'm only working with 3 strings, I am very limited on what I could play. So I've just been playing Stairway all the way. Yeah, it's starting to sound a little distorted. But maybe it's because of one of the sprockets being loose. Okay, maybe one more just for good luck. Yep. Alright, I think I got it. Yeah, I can't really do living in the sunlight. At least, not in this condition. I can only do, something like that. And yeah. I think that's all I really need to say. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Join in next week as I start the live requests or something. Yes, that's gonna be an actual title. I don't know, it's the only original thing I could come up with. So yeah. Join in next time as I start live requests or something. Thank you all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and stay cool, dudes.